the most incredible racing in the meanest machines. They do indeed go hand in hand. The most fearless battle it out in cutthroat-styled competition. No matter the year, no matter the world, you'll always be strapped in for some high-octane racing entertainment. YouTube has always been a grand platform for some of the most entertaining action you'll ever find. However, this channel charts a brand new direction on the ever-rolling highway. A direction that sets your pulses ablaze, sets your minds to be blown, and sets the world on fire. With racing! Whoa, hold on there. Not just any ordinary racing. Racing with two powerful keywords: randomization and variety. There are hundreds of racing games out there, and with infinite combinations. Now, a lot of people do indeed upload gameplay videos of race cars, racing, or showcasing them with one viewpoint. However, this is different. The freedom to enjoy your favorite vehicles and races in a different way, with a big load of racing combinations, is extraordinary. Class-based races, one-make races, color-based races, traditional holiday races, flashy solo runs, vehicular crash-em-ups, and more. Other fun racing games, both old and new, have failed to provide the important basics to the single-player aspect, to prevent players from getting bored of the tedious repetition, such as the lack of custom single race mode particularly, and that always disappointed me when I see games not having it. Games like Project Gotham 1 and 2, Wave Race 64, modern Need for Speed titles like Hot Pursuit 2010 and The Run, Ford vs. Chevy, and even Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. These are great examples of this. They either lack custom single race mode entirely, or they do have a single race mode, but you're racing the exact same opponents with no way to customize them, and so on. With one single attempt at a game or a race, we ensure that it is different every time. Different cars, different cosmetics, different scenarios, and different thrills, with the ambition to get as much out of your favorite racing games and experiences as possible, no matter the generation. The Tropics_XLR gaming channel is all about customized races and scenarios that allows viewers to get as much out of their favorite games as possible, both classic and modern. There are no gimmicks, no commercial breaks in between, no detours, and no pressure. Just pure racing entertainment from beginning to end that is fun in short bursts or brings people together. It also needs to be well-timed or well-paced, so 2 or 3 laps should suffice instead of the usual 100 laps or 200-mile point-to-point races, anything like that. So you would be wondering, how do you put all of this together? Well, here's a tutorial of it. Let's do Need for Speed High Stakes on PlayStation as an example, developed by EA Canada. This game was really cool, don't get me wrong, but with severely limited replay value due to too much focus on career and very limited opponent options that kinda made it hard to enjoy. However, you can remedy all this with GameShark codes and turn your Need for Speed High Stakes experience from a career-exclusive racing game to a custom sandbox racing playground. Let's say you have a race in mind, and there are 6 racers on the track maximum, including yourself. Using random choice tools, resources of class and categories, you can start setting up races how you want and launch it. If you can dream it, you can create it and race it, to live your wildest racing experiences. Let's set up a race in Kindiak Park in Canada, featuring 3 BMW N5s and 3 Aston Martin DB7s racing against each other. It's strong German engineering versus the charming British screamers. First of all, we've launched the game and then we have the GameShark codes ready to go. Then you go into single race and choose the track of your choice. However, you can configure other settings that you like track direction, weather conditions, and more. Then you can choose between the BMW or the Aston Martin. Unfortunately, in single race mode, you are forced to choose a garage vehicle instead of freely selecting from a roster of vehicles just to compete without campaign interference. Let's choose the Aston Martin DB7 and your color of choice. Now that you have your own car for the competition, it's time to complete the rest of the race roster. Your AI opponents are going to be using 2 DB7s and 3 M5s just to have the whole custom race roster set up. Then you go into the cheats section of your emulator. I'm using the DuckStation emulator, the prime emulator for PlayStation 1 games because of its incredible flexibility and graphics options. You should have a section that shows you the 5 AI opponent vehicles, including your own. We are going to edit the 5 AI opponent racers to use particular vehicles. This is a brand new version of the custom grid codes for Need for Speed High Stakes on PlayStation that I created for myself, and is available for everyone for those that want to use it. To edit an AI opponent car, hit the drop down and choose either the M5 or the DB7, so that when the game loads, it will load that particular car for that particular AI racer. Then you rinse and repeat for the other 4 AI racers until you can get the opponent vehicles you want. Next is the opponent cosmetics. Since Need for Speed High Stakes on PlayStation has fixed opponent colors that don't randomize and always remain the same no matter how many times you load a race, inducing visual repetition, which we're trying to avoid here. This was also a problem in Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit as well. All 6 vehicle color codes, including yourself, allows you to load a particular color for that vehicle spot. Once you've done all that, then you're ready to load and launch the race. We choose the DB7, and there you have it. You have just launched a customized street race with 2 vehicle restrictions, 3 M5s and 3 DB7s on the roads of Kindiak Park in Canada. So that is basically how setting up races works. After the race, if a game has a replay feature, it will automatically be used, unless there are some exceptions. But just remember that the keyword here is variety. You can use whatever video capture system you like. But I'm on a budget, so I use the Windows 10 DVR recorder. It is universally compatible with almost any game, still providing the 1080p 60 FPS recording you've come to expect. The source video is recorded. Then you can pull up any video editor and start editing. For this, I use VideoPad. I know there are others like DaVinci's Resolve, but I don't know, I'm just used to VideoPad. You can use the video editing programs to edit out any unwanted sections of video. Then you save it to MP4. Then you upload to YouTube and then give it a title and description that is in line with the rest of my videos. A title description with hashtags and so on. A fun video needs a simple and exciting thumbnail that'll showcase what you can expect from the video. However, I will not use what it appears to be the YouTube standards like clickbaity thumbnails that has like cutouts of people's faces and aggressive or gloom and doom titles that tend to divide the community or rub people the wrong way. I do not like it at all, and I will not do it. I keep it real. I keep it simple. And most of all, I keep it entertaining and fun. And that's pretty much all that you need to do for a video in my style that showcases a customized competitive racing event in a racing game you enjoy. I've uploaded hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of videos over the course of 10 years for everyone to enjoy. So if you're looking for a specific game that you like, then please visit the playlist section of my channel and look for the game you want. And in that playlist, you'll see a collection of videos that I did for that particular game. The playlist of a particular game is listed first, from newest to oldest, all the way from top to bottom. And that's it. That is how my videos are usually set up and done. Maybe you like to try it for yourself. Who knows? I'd love to see what you can set up. So that's all for this video. If you enjoyed this video, Be sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below, and subscribe to the channel for more entertaining content by me. Thank you guys for watching, happy late New Year's, and happy racing.